first game, he played Singed, Ghost, Teleport. When people did invading on the smooth, they're not making the same mistake as last time, and they missed the ward, so they sold him.
That is a great ward by Samsung White. They have the chance to counterplay this one. However, minions have spawned, and TSM has the numbers advantage right here, so they could stay around a while and go. Well, here's the thing. They have they're cheering for Singe because Looper's already between the turret, and here's the thing. They know exactly where Amazing was. So as far as level 1 in between the turret farming right here, easy pickings for Looper.
Yeah, once he gets a ward as well, he can actually ward this blue buff.
He's going to mess Amazing up in the jungle.
Danny can run from this red buff straight over to blue, and if Amazing doesn't expect it, he might be surprised, but he did see him at the waves here, so he knows the blue buff is probably going.
Wow.
It is incredible to me how Samsung White has been able to play pedal to the metal in these early games. They're taking some amazing early game risks at this point.
I don't know how much it could backfire this buff.
You have to send up the Corki. You have to send him up. But there's no teleport, though, from Dyrus. There's teleport from Looper.
He used it to go to lane. This is easily counterable. There it is!
Coming in from Looper. This is going to be very big for the team. A nice pop-up there coming in. The bubble goes back from the off. Blast it! More than one on that one. Amazing gets himself caught out. It is first blood to Mata, however. The 1v1 in mid lane. The hop over. The trickster back down as the flash hits. Does Bjergsen have the damage? One blast! No! The Grievous Wound is on! And he shoves the Trident right through Bjergsen.
Another amazing start right there for Samsung White. Not only managed, and in this one, they just threw him in there against the Corki lane. But it's because of this. It's so Dandy can get ahead of Amazing and control the
Twitch pick for Samsung White. They just need him to have a play to the run king so he can make picks. Let's see mid lane.
Shove the waters, chomping down on Bjergsen. One last hit from Dandy. He stays. And it's going to be now Amazing. Who takes the aggro? Do they want it? Another minion wave coming in. The teleport's going to have it from Dyrus, but that is going to have to be canceled. He actually takes it.
The use of said wards. Looking at the ward stats from game 1, they purchased the exact same number of green and pink wards as White. However, you can't ward a turret dive like this. This time, though, he jukes and maybe they get popped.
Death Mark's gonna hit. They got a good amount of damage down. The exhaust hits on. There's Amazing over the wall. He's completely out of mana in that engagement, so he's gonna go down. Getting a little too ahead of themselves on this one. Samsung White gaining more ground.
1-2. Normally, you see the team that loses make the better adjustments. It's actually the team that won this time, and they are not letting up.
The team calling this one, putting the chess pieces in place well before they need to be. A great bubble coming out of Lust Boy, regularly seen there, but is it enough to save the game? Dandy trying to dip and dodge, but he goes down. The kill coming in from Wild Turtle as he gets hit up as well, and now White could be in a bit of a pickle. That's going to be a 3v1 though. Amazing gets one. Lust Boy still with Looper. He throws down the slow. He's going to get the jump out. Actually, he may just give it to somebody on this one. Pawn would be the best one. He'll dive in. No, the poison will lock down.
Yeah, well, one of the biggest things is Bjergsen's nowhere near the strength of Pawn, so he actually can't roam on Zed. Dyrus, when he tries to farm in between turrets, gets collapsed on because White has all the control.
Pulling Bjergsen into this one. He may not want to go all the way. They know Looper's going to be on the backside. Double bust for him as well. The flash going to be forced here. But Dandy can just jump over the wall. Bjergsen can only provide so much help here. They actually have a minion giving full vision of where Bjergsen was. They knew this fight was going to happen. Here comes him to help clean it up. Throwing down the spraying plates. Actually still down. And looks like Amazing gets himself stuck up inside the Baron's den. Not going well.
Oh, let's see if they want a piece of Wild Turtle and Lost Point in his bottom lane.
Could be. Turret's down. That's vision on it. Bjergsen's already late on the roam. Looper's already here. He's set up tent now in the bottom lane. Puts Wild Turtle back in the fight. No shell's going to save him. Amazing again. Trying to go deep as possible to get in. A great jump the waters to kind of just lock down the fight and spread it out for Dandy. He makes it out alive and actually draws attention of 3 TSM members, which means Pawn and...
Like they're making it to the semifinals. Anything can happen in these long series. This game's a little bit out of hand. Imp going into the kill.
That itself being intimidating enough. He gets on the opposite side of Wild Turtle, so the Valkyrie's still in range for autos. Bing, bang, boom. Imp comes up with another one. He gets an assist.
It's so important for Imp as well that he can keep picking up these kills on Twitch. He can keep playing it. Looper wants a piece of Lost Point.
They are not afraid to keep going. They start to close the clams down. Even Pawn for the backside here. Amazing and Bjergsen trying to stay safe, but I don't know how much safety they're going to have under that turret in just a few seconds. Dyrus with the team as well, and right past everything. Looper says, I almost got him.
He doesn't care. Be all right. And TSM needs to have confidence in that. At this point, though, even if they see Twitch, it's not okay.
Oh, a lined up rat-a-tat-tat. The fearless play once again of White if they have a little bit of a lead going after Team Solo mid. That turret too fast as they start losing their base.
Aggression from TSM here, even if it's walking in for a trap. You can't blame them trying to get a bit of a positive play before the end of this game to build a little bit of confidence.
And also just run as a team now. You've been split up for the first part of the game. You've been dying. Tell them what behind from Looper.
All the wards they placed previously, Looper uses as a gateway to get behind Team Solo mid, and they start to tear them apart from the inside out on this one. Wild Turtle doing what he can to orb walk this one out. Almost get enough damage. He does. They are able to lock down Pawn on this one, but they've lost 3. At what cost to keep the fight going here? And it's the cost of 4 members so far. The look for Lust Boy. He throws down the wave, but Dandy's brought his surfboard, and he's going to continue on this one. 13-9. It shouldn't take too long. Gets bubbled up for a second, but this one's at least they're saving their objectives here. Turrets aren't going down. It's not like they have the waves to push, but Samsung White should not have this exact role. Gotta give up sometime.
So far.
Fish out of water.
8-2-8 is the score line.
Heavily in favor of Dandy so far.
Right. TSM caught out once again. This game is not going to last much longer. They do get a kill, though.
Get a pop down on him. That's big damage in the beginning. Mata's forced out of this one as well after using everything on himself. This is a kid for Wild Turtle, but he flashes into the fight. He does get the auto attack down necessary. It's a bit of a shutdown, so gold there, but I don't know if that gold right now is going to help. Dyrus doing what he can between Looper and Pawn. That's going to be a quick kill coming up for Pawn as well. Another 4 down. Lustboy makes it out this time.
It feels like Samsung White at the moment don't really want to finish the game because they want to keep getting kills. And just like, I'm not sure if they want to hit the mental aspect here of TSM and just saying, we can keep killing you, keep killing you, keep killing you.
It's a pistol game, too.
Yeah,
it's almost like
they're chasing kills, and basically trying to just hammer them down as hard as possible.
The waiting game only works if you're waiting in the right spot. And Baron right now is being taken by Samsung White.
This is gonna pay off.
This and just fly right through.
They're gonna get 2 kills from this one. Calling it already. Imp is gonna walk in here and he's gonna die.
We were joking about it earlier, actually. Every time there's a team really, really far behind, Official always said, surely. No, they get spotted up by the sideboard. If they just would have waited a little bit longer, maybe White would have backed out.
This is almost hard to do because your minions are pushed up. They have to be in the jungle, and they are. That's going to be Dandy going down. No resets coming in from the Kazakhs. Viz. Big kill from Pawn onto Bjergsen again. Wild Turtle goes down immediately as well, and Samsung's ability to just pick out what is right and wrong in these fights. Kill all the damage dealers immediately every time.
Mata trying to hurry
even faster, just a little bit later for this one. Game 2 as well from the purple side, going over to Samsung White. TSM spawning on their fountain, going for broke on this one, trying to push out White for one the last time here in game 2, and White is taking the fight because they think they can get the kills. Back in goes Pawn. Imp falls quite early in this engage here, and it looks like they're able to push back a little bit. That's the Zarya coming in from Pawn. Dyrus's Vengeful Maelstrom really cutting down a lot of the damage and mitigating exactly what was needed in that fight. Looper now to go down. The Nexus saved at half health here. Dandy tries to jump in. Does he have the resets? It's going to be 1 kill coming in. That goes on to Amazing. Pawn a little too close. Takes a laser to the backside from the fountain. And it's such a back and forth, but somehow White comes out on top. Dandy takes the last few swings, and he will drop TSM's Nexus.
True to fashion.